One reality of Profirm you might not have heard before is this. Profirm tell you to make 10% on each phase 1 and 5% on each phase 2. So overall now, we traders, we think we are expected to make 15% on the phase 1 and the phase 2 combined together. But remember this, if you're trading a $10,000 account, for instance, Profirm are telling you that the maximum drawdown you can attain on that account is $1,000. That means what you're actually playing with is not the $10,000, it's the $1,000. On the phase 1, they are telling you to make 10%, which is $1,000, and the phase 2, they are telling you to make 5%, which is $500. So now, looking at it, when you actually want to determine the percentage, on the phase 1 you are actually making 100%, and on the phase 2 you are actually making 50%. So overall, when you trading any particular Profirm account, you try to make 150% of your allocated capital. The reason I'm bringing this type of video on YouTube is because me personally, I've been trading Profirm for the last 2 years now, and most people who watch my channel are also Profirm traders. I don't know if you guys have ever given this a thought process or tried to determine your chances of getting to the funded stage and how slim it is. I made a video like this on Instagram. A lot of people were telling me I'm wrong, that I don't know what I'm saying. I understand them, right? Because most people, they were not trying to calm down and understand the point I'm coming from. I'm not trying to say Profirm is a bad route to follow or Profirm trading is a bad idea totally. No, Profirm trading is not a bad idea. If you don't have capital, like the big capital to trade with, what are you going to do? Definitely you're going to take the risk of getting the Profirm account and spending time to pass the account, get to the funded stage. You can withdraw real money, then from there you can transform into funding a live account for yourself. Profirm is just like a medium for we traders to build ourselves. So definitely Profirm is not a bad idea for traders. Profirm is great, right? But I can tell you this, and I'll be honest with you, to get to the funded stage of trading a Profirm account is so rare. Like if you go check the stats, ask any Profirm to give you their database, and you check the stats of traders who have maintained a funded account for even 3 months, you see that it's very tough. Because come to think of this, apart from the fact that Profirm are telling you to make 10% on the phase 1, which is 100%, and 5% on the phase 2, which is 50%, when you get to the live stage 2, you still sticking to this rule, limiting you from the amount you can play with and also giving you a target for you to attain. Like for instance, this year I was trading with Maven and I got to the funded stage. You guys saw it. I documented all my trades here. Basically, I think the whole trades I took in the phase 2, I documented them here. It took me about 6 months to pass the phase 1 and the phase 2. It took me 1 month. I got the phase 1 done. Then I spent over 4.5 months to 5 months to get to the phase 2. And when I got to the live stage, guess what this firm told me? They told me I breached a news rule. So guess what? They told me I should restart the account from phase 1. I ended up not trading that account again. I got a funding pips account 10k, which I lost the account before this break I'm currently undergoing. So if you look at this Profirm industry, there are some certain firms you should not purchase an account with them. Like most times, all these cheap firms, they are so bad because the start of you getting to the funded stage is very, very slim, and they still give you rules like news rule. Don't trade during the news period. Okay, let me explain to you guys what really happened on this account I was trading, this Maven account. So it was a 3 p.m. news. I don't know if you guys understand this news release and sort of things like that, because what I understand about news is this: you see 1:30, 2 p.m. and 2:30 p.m. you barely find any news that comes out by 3 p.m. and that day it was NAS 100. I took a buy on NAS 100. I even documented this trade on this channel too, and the market, I didn't even know there was a news that particular period, because I love to trade from 2:30 p.m. because I know I'm going to avoid all the whole news coming out for any particular day. Although I still check the news calendar, I don't want to trade on days like US election and US holidays. I don't want to participate in the market those types of days, so I tend to check the news calendar every day before trading. So this particular day I checked the news calendar. It was like 3 p.m. news, and one thing about me, I like to look at 3 p.m. news, like see finish news. I like to see like there's this one Nigerian tend to use, like they'll say I don't see you finish, that type of thing. So when it comes to this 3 p.m. news, I tend to see it finish. I don't used to put too much consideration to 3 p.m. news because I feel like it's low impact, and if you look at it, majority of the time it tends to be low impact. But that particular day was different. The market had momentum and the market kept on shooting to the upside, and in my mind I could not think that is going to affect my account. I thought maybe when I got to the funded stage, I'll be like, okay, this is a soft bridge, just like the way some platform and some Profirm tend to do. If you use platform like fundedness, and I think fundedness to be precise, they might tell you stuff like this is a soft bridge, but we can give you the live account. But one thing with the live account, don't trade during the news period. One thing about news trading is this: most traders can make a lot of money during the news period. So that's why this Profirm, they set rules like don't trade during the news period, because they know, okay, if they allow traders to trade during the news period, most people might just pass their account at once trading the news. So that's why they set these rules for traders, so they can limit their abilities for them to get to the funded stage. Coming to think of this, that is a big time limitation, because getting to the funded stage alone is so rare and it's hard. Most people in this video, they might be like, oh, I don't know what I'm saying, I'm a bad trader, that's why I'm spitting out this, that it's easy for them to get to the funded stage and they have tons of account they have passed and they are making money. Don't get me wrong, if your strategy is working well for you and you have this ability to cash this high risk to reward ratio, you'll be making money and milking out of this Profirm. But that does not still invalidate the fact that getting to the funded stage on any Profirm is rare and it's hard, because Profirm are telling you to make 100% on the phase 1 and 50% on the phase 2. I initially explained this, and to an average trader, making 10% even in a month is very tough. Let me bust your head. Most of these traders that trade in the institutional level, these traders target to make 30% in a year, most of them 40% in a year. Even making 50% in a year is like a big year for them trading. And now Profirm are telling you to make 100% in phase 1 and 50% in phase 2. I remember the early stages of Profirm. Back then, what Profirm do is this: they'll tell you you cannot hold an account for more than a month. So within a month, if you have not reached the target they gave to you, like passing phase 1 and phase 2, your account will be breached automatically. But after some time, with evolution and some certain understanding of traders and how difficult that type of rule is, they made it flexible in a way you could trade for as long as you want. Like you could hold a Profirm account for a year, 2 years, whatsoever time, like unlimited. Unlike before, your time limit was just 1 month. If you don't pass an account within a month, they will seize the account from you, and your account will be breached automatically. And that was very, very tough for traders. I think now it's easier, but at the same time, this does not dispute the fact that trading Profirm is very difficult. I promise you, if I have a live account and I have the adequate capital to trade as a trader, there's no need to trade Profirm account, unless I just want to expand or I just want to play the Profirm game and see what I can get from them. Probably I could invest like 2k, 1k, get those accounts and try to see if I can pass them and maximize my live account. Maybe that's the idea I could have. But you see, comparing live account with Profirm, bro, there's no match. Live account, whatever you make, you withdrawing. So that's it between Profirm and live trading account. Most people were telling me in the previous video I made on Instagram that Profirm is cheaper. I know Profirm is cheaper. Profirm tell you to pay a small amount for you to get a bigger account. But I think traders should relax and take a look and understand the game they are playing. I think from next year, I'm not going to be risking anything less than 1.5% on my Profirm account. Wallahi, I'm not going to be risking anything less than 1.5%. If the account blows, I'll find another one. That's it. Like, that's the goal for next year, because I can't keep on trading the Profirm account for up to 6 months. Like, that's wasted time. You might call it experience. You might say, okay, I've grown as a trader in that 6 months trading the account and I've improved my abilities as a trader. Accepted. Yes, I've improved my abilities as a trader, but that is wasted time when it comes to making money, bro, because we are here to make money, right? That's the goal. We are here to make money. We bought a Profirm, so we're going to get to the funded stage and make money and withdraw. That's it. That's the goal. We are not yet. It depends on the goal, right? If someone is starting up, it depends though. If someone is starting up, okay, you are still in the process of trying to build your system, adapt with trading environment, then I think it's nice to get an account for a very cheap fee, like $50, $100, like small money like that. Instead of you putting that money into your broker and blow it instantly because of over trading or lack of skills, you can get a Profirm and try to manage your risks, and it's going to give you enough reps to become a better trader. Accepted. But when it comes to making money, and if you here for the purpose of making money, then I think risking anything less than 1% is wasted energy and wasted time, bro. Because look at this Profirm game. And even if you come to think of it, if you risk 1%, for you to pass any Profirm account risking 1%, you really need to be skillful as a trader. Like, you need to have a good level of win rate. A good level of win rate, let me put it in that manner, a very good level of win rate for you to attain that goal of passing any Profirm account, especially quickly in a month, less than a month or whatsoever. You really need to be skillful to get that done. Going into 2026, I'm actually approaching Profirm with a different style compared to this year. Sorry, we've seen 2025 compared to this year. This year I was risking less than 1% most times when I'm in drawdown, and majority of the time I was maintaining a risk of 1%. But next year I'm stepping it up. I'm also working on my skills and my trading abilities. I've been reviewing all my trades for this year, and most of the trades I took, even most of them I document them on this channel. I've been going back, watching my videos, looking at myself, taking notes on where I should improve as a person and as a trader, and I'm going to get back better next year. Definitely I'm not risking anything less than 1.5% when trading Profirm. Honestly speaking, I'm not there to waste time. I'm there to make money. Like, I'm coming with this mentality of making money, not the mentality of trying to learn or trying to grow as a trader. I don't have that mentality anymore. The mentality I have now is making money. Initially I was maintaining that mindset that okay, I'm in the learning process of trading, I'm trying to become a better trader. But now I'm switching off that mentality to a mentality of, or a mindset of, I want to make money. Getting into next year, I fully understand how Profirm operates, and I'm ready for the challenge. I'm ready to take on Profirm, and from there we can expand and get to the stage where we can be able to afford to fund our live account, because that's the goal of Profirm. You're going to use Profirm to raise capital for yourself and fund it, like fund live account that you're going to use to trade by yourself. I hope you guys like this video and this video clarifies something to somebody. If you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to this channel. I'm going to catch you guys on my next video. For the weekly documentary, I'm going to resume next year. For now, I'm going to say happy weekend, peace, and stay blessed.